The next part of the access checklist is situations. In this section, we're making sure that the website is right for our situation or our question that we have and the type of person that we are. The first question is asking, does the website answer the types of questions you have? What types of information is this site best used for? This is important to ask because we need to make sure that our questions can be answered by the article or website. Otherwise, it's not useful for us. There are a few tips to make sure that the website can answer the types of questions that you have. First of all, check out the tabs on the website or other organizational tools. Is your question or topic listed in here? So here we see that there's a tab for food and fitness, and we can see what types of questions might be answered on this website. Another tip is to look to see if there's a search bar on the site. That way, you can type in some keywords to your search or your question and see what comes up. Another idea is to scroll through the website. What purpose does it seem to serve? Is it trying to share information about topics that are similar to the question that you have? Lastly, if you're still not sure, you might consider checking out the About Us section or tab of the website. That might explain the website's purpose in a little more detail to help you determine if the website might be right for your question. So on my checklist, I want to make a couple of notes. The article that I was looking at talks specifically about nutrition and what types of foods and how much food teens should eat. But the website teenshealth.org in general provides information on many different health topics. It seems like the website is best for teens who would like to have enough info to make decisions about their health. So I'm going to give this one a check mark because it does seem like the website answers the types of questions that we have. The next question in the situations section is, who should use this website? Is the website designed for someone like you to use? This is important to answer because it helps you to know that the website is going to answer your questions based on who you are. So a few things you might want to do to make sure the website is designed for you. First of all, scroll through the website. Who does it seem they're trying to target? What types of information are they trying to help people with? Also, as we mentioned before, you can look in the About Us section and see if there's information on who they're specifically trying to target or what types of questions they're trying to answer. So as we found out, we know that this website is really designed for teenagers, and they're really interested in helping teens learn information that they can use to stay healthy. Obviously, the name of the website helps us to determine that as well. So on my checklist, I'm going to make a note that it seems like if I am a teenager, it's helping me find information about my health. So I would want to put a check mark here because if I am a teenager, yes, it does seem that this website is designed for someone like me to use. The last question to answer in the situations category is there enough information provided to answer your question thoroughly? This is important because we need to make sure our questions can be answered by the article or website thoroughly enough so we can use that information to keep ourselves healthy. At the very least, we need to know if our question hasn't been answered thoroughly so we can continue doing research. To figure this out, you really need to read the article thoroughly and think carefully about whether you still have questions. And if there isn't more information in this website itself, where else could you go for more information to answer your questions? On this site, It seems that the website does a great job of answering the question of what teens should eat and how much, and provides some basic detail about it. There are quite a few pages. The fact that it has a video is helpful because it explains um, in more detail about nutrition facts labels, which is an important part about eating healthy for teens. And then it talks more about some tips for portion control. So it does answer the question, though it wouldn't be as detailed as a doctor or a dietitian or a nutritionist. But for most teens, this would give them some basic information. So I would give it a check mark here. Those are the questions for situations. The next section is about support.